Are you curious about mysterious deaths related to famous celebrities like John Lennon, Princess Diana, or President Kennedy? Welcome to the Hollywood Inside 1960s channel. Today, we will explore 10 famous individuals who are alleged to have been assassinated by the Illuminati. Remember, don't miss a single moment of this video because every piece of information is crucial. Let's get started. Number 10. The first member of the Beatles passed away on December 8, 1980, when he was shot outside his apartment in Manhattan, New York. The perpetrator of this crime was Mark David Chapman. Chapman's motivations were believed to be varied, as he had long held resentment towards Lennon for his personality, lifestyle, and controversial statements. Lennon wasn't the only one who angered Chapman. He had also been targeted by the Immigration and Naturalization Service and FBI a few years before but had since become peaceful. According to conspiracy theorists, there were forces associated with the Illuminati who were alleged to have manipulated or controlled Chapman to carry out their agenda. However, Chapman implicated himself in the criminal case, and as of 2023, he is still in prison. Therefore, Chapman's views on these conspiracy theories, mind control by the CIA, and other elements related to John Lennon's death are considered meaningless. Number 9. Marilyn Monroe, the iconic blonde-haired female symbol, achieved extraordinary success in the 1940s and 1950s. However, she faced serious personal issues and tragically passed away at the age of 36 under somewhat mysterious circumstances. Marilyn Monroe was found dead in her bed under circumstances that were distressing compared to her glamorous career. Monroe was discovered to have passed away on the morning of August 5, 1962. The assistant coroner determined that her death was due to an overdose of drugs, possibly intentional. Even in death, Monroe continues to captivate us as she did in life, but some people do not believe the official explanation. Norman Mailer, known for his belief that the U.S. government was responsible, expressed his views in his controversial book, Marilyn, a biography. Such conspiracy theories have circulated over the years and have included suggestions of involvement by the mafia and, of course, the Illuminati. The lack of specific evidence has fueled speculation about conspiracies and assassination. Number 8. The death of the lead singer of Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, is shrouded in conspiracy theories. Kurt Cobain died by suicide at the age of 27 and was later found dead at his home. However, many people have been accused of killing this iconic artist and framing his death as a suicide. In fact, journalists Ian Halperin and Max Wallace wrote a best-selling book titled Who Killed Kurt Cobain?, in which they implicated Cobain's wife, Courtney Love. But the theories go deeper, and some of the most startling ones involve the Illuminati. Many believe that the final lines in Cobain's secret letter were written in a completely different handwriting, possibly added by someone else, possibly Courtney. According to these people, Cobain was assassinated by this secret organization because he had exposed their conspiracies on Nirvana's album, In Utero. Number 7. Princess Diana. A short time ago, Buckingham Palace confirmed the death of Princess Diana of Wales, whose violent death shocked the world. Approximately 2.5 billion people watched her funeral, and the public's interest in the case generated at least one conspiracy theory. Many have blamed organizations from MI6 to Illuminati for Princess Diana's death. Those who believe in the Illuminati conspiracy theory think that this organization somehow has connections to all world leaders and public figures, including the royal family. They believe that Diana was assassinated by them due to her public divorce from Prince Charles at the time. A letter claimed that a special forces soldier told his wife that their team had orchestrated the princess's death and covered it up. The police investigated numerous conspiracy theories but found them to be baseless. Most of the blame nowadays is directed towards the paparazzi and the car driver. Do you believe there was an assassination plot or not? Number 6. Jimi Hendrix died from asphyxia due to vomit inhalation under the influence of drugs on September 18, 1970. Nearly half a century after his death, it remains shrouded in mystery. German figure skater Monika Dunnemann spent time with Hendrix on his last day and revealed that he had taken numerous sleeping pills. Of course, conspiracy theorists have come up with alternative opinions, suggesting that Hendrix was assassinated by the US government, believed to be linked to the Illuminati. They speculate that a liquid was poured directly into his lungs, causing his death, and this is how they killed Jimi Hendrix. Allegedly, Hendrix's brother, Leon, mentioned that he was being followed, possibly related to his involvement in powerful organizations for people of color, which some believe makes this theory plausible. This is discussed in the book Wild Thing: The Short, Spellbinding Life of Jimi Hendrix by biographer Philip Norman, but it has not been proven. The London Metropolitan Police investigated Jimi Hendrix's death but did not charge anyone with a crime. Number 5. On December 16, 1935, Thelma Todd, an actress, passed away under mysterious circumstances. She was found dead in her car. The cause of her death was determined to be carbon monoxide poisoning, but the exact circumstances could not be established, and the case was ultimately concluded as accidental, possibly inclined towards suicide. Some people believe that Todd was murdered. The reason is that when she was discovered, the engine of her car was not running, and there were signs of injury on her neck. This case generated numerous theories and speculations, but in the end, it was considered closed with the announcement that the death was accidental with a potential for suicide. The truth about Thelma Todd's death will remain unknown, whether it was a random event, suicide, or a murder. This story will forever be an unsolved mystery, continuing to evoke curiosity and debate about the life and death of a talented and famous actress in film history. Number 4. When it comes to assassinations, no one is unaware of John F. Kennedy. President Kennedy and Governor John Connally were shot and killed by an assassin's bullet in downtown Dallas. Former Navy sailor Lee Harvey Oswald murdered President Kennedy, and he claimed to be a patsy, who was exploited by the police and later accused of Kennedy's assassination. However, to this day, a large portion of Americans still believe there are mysteries and cover-ups surrounding this story. Numerous theories have been proposed, including involvement with Castro, the Mafia, the Soviets, the CIA, and many others. There are even conspiracy theories that mention the Illuminati. According to these theorists, Kennedy intended to expose the conspiracies and activities of the Illuminati, and therefore, he had to be eliminated. However, the perspectives on these theories are multifaceted. There is currently no clear evidence to confirm or refute these conspiracy theories. Investigations have been conducted, and the official findings point to Oswald as the perpetrator of the assassination. Although questions and suspicions persist, there is no sufficient evidence to affirm that the Illuminati or other related forces were involved in this assassination. Number 3. The world lost Michael Jackson on June 25, 2009. He had used excessive amounts of powerful anesthetics and other substances in his body, leading to cardiac arrest. Both the Los Angeles Times and CBS News reported on Michael Jackson's passing. The responsibility was placed on his personal physician, Conrad Murray, who had administered various medications to help him with his insomnia. Murray was convicted of involuntary manslaughter and sentenced to 4 years in prison. He had fled the hospital before we arrived, waited a few days to clarify his story, and was eventually charged for his actions. However, Jackson had exhibited signs of paranoia prior to his death, and he was believed to have written in his diary that the system wants to kill him because of his ownership of his music copyrights. As a result, some fans and conspiracy theorists believe that he was assassinated by the Illuminati for business interests. I think it could be a Type 2 homicide case. Number 2. On April 4, 1968, the world stood still when Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. Dr. Martin Luther King, the most famous civil rights activist of the 20th century, became a significant figure and received the Nobel Peace Prize. His actions and influence made him a target for segregationist movements and also the FBI, which had been surveilling him for many years. While the FBI hoped their threats in early 1965 would intimidate Dr. King, they quickly realized they were wrong. With all of this, his assassination became the subject of many conspiracy theories, including more outlandish ones related to the Illuminati. These theories claim that he was killed by the establishment because he spoke out against the Vietnam War and had connections to powerful financial figures involved in conflicts. It remains a mystery, and we will have to wait for the truth to be revealed. Number 1. Whitney Houston, one of the greatest legendary singers in history, passed away at the age of 48 on February 11, 2012. To this day, the police and coroner have refused to provide information about the cause of this heartbreaking death. Houston was found at the Beverly Hilton that afternoon, and the police and coroner later determined her death to be an accident. She had a history of heart disease and drowned in the bathtub while under the influence of drugs. Whitney Houston's mother, Name, is said to have spoken to her daughter and reported nothing unusual. An outrageous conspiracy theory asserts that the Illuminati is responsible because these drugs were present in her system from the beginning. Supporters of this theory believe it was a way to ensure the survival of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's daughter, Blue Ivy Carter. Truly, this theory is far-fetched and incomprehensible. Whitney Houston simply had the world's greatest voice. She was a gift from God. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share the video with your loved ones, subscribe to the channel, and remember to hit the notification bell to receive updates whenever we have new videos. Have a great day!